Hey tubers, it's Ben the Curious Consumer, and I am here finally with the Nintendo Switch. Finally came out. We've been waiting for years for this product. This product right now, probably one of the most exciting new technology products to hit the market today. It is about 12:51 in the morning, my time, Eastern Standard Time, and I had just gotten home from my midnight release. I did also end up picking up The Legend of Zelda, because that is the game that everybody wants to get their hands on. As you can see, I've got my posters in the back there. I've got my little Zelda amiibo, because I am ready to open this bad boy up and take a look at it. I am just looking at this packaging, at how gorgeous it is. Now, one of the cool things about this Switch, and what I'm most excited about, is the fact of what's inside this box. You are getting a lot for your money. The Nintendo Switch sells for $299.99. US, and inside the box you're actually getting a ton of cool accessories. Not only do you get the docking station to make sure that the Nintendo Switch can broadcast its picture to the TV, but you also get the two Joy-Con controllers, which you could either play on this dock station here, or you can take them off and play individually. And then you have another option. If you want to take your game on the go, you take the two Joy-Cons off and you slide them onto the side of the tablet, and you can take the tablet on the go. So there are a multitude of different controller schemes. So let's take a look around the box. On the front, clearly you see the Nintendo Switch with the Joy-Con controllers. On the side here, it's going to show you a bunch of pictures of how you could use your controllers. Not only can you use the two Joy-Cons to play multiplayer games, but you could use it when you take your Switch on the go. You can also put, like I said, put it in that controller dock station. On the back here, you've also shows the two hands taking the Joy-Cons off, and another side picture here with the straps hanging from the wall there. You've got two people playing in tablet mode, and then of course showing you that you can take the Switch in and out of that box. So that is it. Top says Nintendo, bottom says all the stuff, like, you know, all the important stuff, especially that serial number that's on the bottom of that console. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's open up this box. We're going to see what's inside the box, and I'm going to give you my first impressions of this product. Again, stay tuned for more videos this weekend. I will give you my full-on thoughts and review of this product in my follow-up videos. I will also be doing a unboxing of the Pro Controller tomorrow. I will also be doing an unboxing of the Neon Joy-Cons, as well as a dual charger for the Joy-Cons. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what's inside of this box. So right here, if you flip it up on the bottom, it says here what you should be getting in here is the tablet. You get two Joy-Cons, you get two Joy-Con straps, wrist straps, you get an HDMI cable, you're going to get a plug, your, what do they call it, the Joy-Con grip, and of course you're going to get your Nintendo Switch dock. So, well, right here you're going to, let me see if I can get that on camera, you're going to pull this bad boy down, and it just kind of flips open like this. And here it comes. Right here you're going to have a quick setup guide right here on the box. It says plug it in, set it up, and that's it. Super quick and simple. And we will go through, I will show you a full-on setup later on. And there it is. Oh my God. Woo! There it is, kids. The Nintendo Switch. Here are the two Joy-Cons. I'm super excited. I haven't touched these yet. I'm so ready for this. But let's get the things out of the box here, and we will take a look at what's inside. All right, here is the meat and potatoes of the console. That is your Nintendo Switch right there. We're going to put that aside. We are going to get our Joy-Cons out. They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. They feel, well, we'll get to the feeling in a second here. Here we go. There are the two Joy-Cons set off to the side. We'll take the top portion, this cardboard, off the top. And inside of here, you will see, I believe that's the docking station. This has got to be the plug maybe? Nope, that's the Joy-Con grip. Then you have your Joy-Con wrist straps here. I'm going to leave those in there. And your HDMI cable, as well as your plug. But right now, all I kind of want to get are the basic large parts. I don't want to set it up to a TV yet. I kind of want to get my first impressions of what this console feels like in the hands. One of the things that I love about opening up Nintendo products, and for the most part most video game products, is the smell of the bags. I know they say obviously don't put your face inside of here, you'll suffocate yourself, but I love the smell of new plastic for some reason. It just smells so good. It brings me back to the NES days when I opened up my first Nintendo Entertainment System. It just smelled so good. All right, so here is the Nintendo Switch dock. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Let's take a look around the dock here. You've got your Nintendo Switch logo here on the front. You've got a little indicator light here that tells you if your Nintendo Switch is plugged in and broadcasting to the TV. If you look down inside here, I don't think you can see it, but there it is. There is your USB-C connector that's on the inside there. That's going to charge up your Nintendo Switch. Here's the bottom. You've got some foot pads all around, and of course if I flip it around the back, this little door pops down, and here is where you plug in your AC adapter, your USB, or your HDMI out. So it does all of that with an area here for cable management. So when I close that back up, my cables will come out here or come out down here and out the back. So that is the cool docking station. I'm actually going to put that right there. The Joy-Cons actually have a little bit of weight to them. They're not super heavy, but they do have a little bit of weight, so it doesn't feel cheap. I kind of like that. All right, on holding those in my hand, they actually, they feel a lot smaller than I originally, like I said, originally imagined. They feel a lot smaller. They're very thin. I know a lot of people were like, oh, I don't know if I like how this feels, but actually, honestly, if I'm holding it in my hands and I'm pressing the buttons on it, the buttons feel very responsive, quick push, not too spongy. I know finally they added in the click feature here. So like if you're playing I guess a Call of Duty game, you can click in and zoom. You've got your home button or capture button. Is that the capture button? I'm not really sure. I haven't turned it on, so I'm not sure. You've got your SL and your SR buttons, your sync button here on the top. And you have your two, you got your right and then your ZR. Your R here and your ZR here. And it feels good in the hand. It really does. It feels pretty good in the hand if I'm holding it. So if I'm playing casually like this, that's pretty neat. Oh, and there's the IR blaster here on the bottom that they spoke about. In this side, same kind of concept. Obviously, you can see here that if I'm holding the controllers the same way, this is the big issue that a lot of people have been saying they've had. They don't like how the comfort is because this stick is closer to the middle. I don't think that's going to be a big deal because now you take into account that the buttons here are now towards the middle. So it's a trade-off either way. But like I said, they feel pretty good. Let me take let's take a tour of the controller. So you see your thumbstick, you've got your buttons, you've got your plus button here. Like I said, you've got your triggers and everything. And here is the release button. This button right here releases the Joy-Con from either the controller grip or the tablet. So let's just take a quick look at the controller grip. Now, inside the controller grip here, I don't believe no, this is not a battery charged kit, but the way this slides in, it just slides in and clicks. Nice. All right, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it actually, surprisingly, feels really solid. That feels really solid, and I didn't think it would. I mean, solid and pretty comfortable, actually. That's not a bad way to play. I'm really interested in seeing how that Pro Controller feels, but this one here doesn't feel too bad either. Pretty thin. We'll take a tour of this as well. Pretty thin profile. All it is a plastic piece that holds the two Joy-Cons together, and if I want to release a Joy-Con, I press the button here, it unlocks it, and I can just slide my Joy-Con right out. It does have battery indicator lights here on the front, so I guess when I slide this in, if my console is on, it'll tell me how much juice I have, but I haven't charged these yet, so I'm not sure how that works, but I'll obviously let you know as soon as I find out. And that is the Joy-Con dock. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. This is the tablet, the Nintendo Switch tablet. This has a little bit of weight to it, but it is not overly heavy. And if we take a look, you have your screen on the front. It is a touch screen. I'm not going to touch it right now. It does have two speakers. There's a speaker here and a speaker here. I'm not sure what the sound sounds like, but I'll let you know. If you look on the top here, you've got volume control, volume rocker. You got your power button. You've got a vent here for your fan. You have your headphone jack. And right here is where your game cartridges go. Just opens right up. And as far as I know, the game cartridges, when you put them inside, the game cartridge actually faces you. So it's the first time Nintendo has actually done it where the label faces the person who's putting the cartridge in. Usually it faces out because the way Nintendo thought about like the original Game Boys or whatever, the label would face out, so if you were playing, people could see what you were playing, and it would be like a way of marketing for the product. You look down the side here, you can see this is where the Joy-Cons actually slide into place. Along the back, it says Nintendo Switch. It looks like there's more venting here for fans. Here's your kickstand, and underneath the kickstand, this is where your SD card goes. It goes right in that little slot right there. Along the bottom, you have your USB-C, and of course your these two little circles here is what this lines up to when you slide it into its dock. So I'm going to slide my Joy-Cons on here, and it makes a nice gentle clicking sound and feel, so you know that your controllers are connected. And it actually feels really good. It's so solid. All the lines, all the way it's constructed, everything feels like it's supposed to be there. And if I take the dock here and I slide my console in, it actually lines up pretty well and just slides into place. So to be honest with you guys, looking at this, again, I'm so super pumped about this console. It actually feels really solid. I can't wait to get my hands on a couple of the games. Again, I am going to be telling you guys about what I feel, how I feel about it, if I did get any hand cramps or whatever, but my initial impressions of this console, I am extremely, extremely excited. From what I can feel from this, it just slides right out and you just be able to take it on the go. Everything feels solid. It doesn't feel wobbly. None of these parts feel like they're going to just fall off. There's no bend to it really. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. There's no bend to it at all. It feels solid. So I'm really excited to give this a shot, guys. Again, check back with me over the weekend. I will be posting more videos of this weekend, giving you my impressions of how it feels and how it works. I can't wait to put the games in. I will do an unboxing of Zelda Breath of the Wild when I'm about to play it. But guys, that's it. That's my initial impressions right now at 1 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm about to game on this bad boy. I'm going to throw it on the TV, get it all set up, and I will do a walkthrough of how you set up this console. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me. I am Ben the Curious Consumer, and if you liked this video, please smack that like button. Give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Once you subscribe, hit the bell that shows up on the bottom of the screen there, and it will notify you every time I post a new video. And this weekend, there's no better time than now. You get to see all the stuff about the Nintendo Switch and a bunch of the extra parts, and of course you'll get my opinion on how this Switch works, and I will give you my true opinion through the weekend. Guys, again, thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you guys sitting in with me. And yeah, I'm about to get ready to game on this bad boy. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.